I have a hypothetical. Okay, I saw this on Only Plays, and I thought I'm gonna ask you guys this. All right. So if you had a little tiny clone of Hitler, like he fits the palm of your hand, right? And he's Hitler. He has all of Hitler's thoughts and feelings. Would you torture him, or what would you do with him? Tell me.
Put him in like a little glass case. Like a
Okay, that's so random. I would like where this is going, Leon.
Have him like as
Put
like
him in a jar
kind
and
of like fortune. Like
I'll
if
have
I go into history,
I'll have him on my feet in.
Yeah, you can ask him a lot of good questions. You could get some crazy money from that. Like, yeah, being a historian. But also, who would believe you? Who would believe that you have a little tiny Hitler in your room? And why would you? So you keep him in a glass jar.
Well,
where would you put the jar?
Oh no! Don't put in a Hitler in a jar.
I'll have him on my keychain, and I can just jingle the key there.
He's alive, by the way. You have to feed him.
It's like those.
Who said I had to feed him?
Okay, well, yeah, that's part of hypothetical. How would you treat him? Would you treat him like would you keep him alive? Would you let him suffer? Would you kill him? Would you torture him? Would you torture him?
Well,
Like being question.
I think I have to keep him alive. Like this is kind of historic.
Okay.
It's a clone. Is this a clone or like him reborn to be shrunk?
Okay, so it's a clone of him, right? But he has all the same thoughts.
Okay, it's clone. Okay, it's my one. Yeah.
And also, yeah, he has been shrunk into a little tiny Hitler, but he's still Hitler.
What could he really do? Like, what could he do? Like, you can't really do much.
I guess he would, because he was the chancellor. He wasn't really doing. He was just like commanding, right? I mean, he did do the Munich Putsch, and that was him doing stuff. But other than that,
He can't really do much. He's just like, he would get crushed in minutes if you let him out free.
let him out free like he's a dog.
Like if he is a clone, even though he has all the memories and stuff, he himself hasn't done anything.
But okay, no, but if he's a clone and he has the memory of doing the Holocaust, didn't he technically still do the Holocaust? Because that was his previous self before he became a clone.
Yes.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's the clone. Like
This is modern day. This is after.
It's
It's a clone, but the clone only happened now. So it is modern day. So it is post-Holocaust. Okay. He's as young and sprightly as he used to be.
So
Tiny.
So it's like
had to.
I'll actually get him into art school this time. I'll get him into art school this time.
Okay, well, so you're saying he's given a second chance?
so.
No, no. So, yeah, like you can get accepted into art school and also made him.
Okay.
I've got a hypothetical.
Okay, go on.
Would you rather fight
100 chicken-sized zombies?
chickens?
So back to Tiny Hitler. Back to Tiny Hitler. Okay. So let's like scope out this hypothetical a bit more, right? A mysterious man, a little ghost in the middle of the night, comes to your door and hands you a bundle of cloth which contains Tiny Hitler. No instructions. You have him. You are informed that he is the clone of Hitler and that he knows everything that Hitler did, and he did that. I guess also
What
part
if
of
you
that
lose him?
was. Well, that's bad for you. That's bad for the world because now he's run free. So yeah, so you get him. It's midnight.
Tiny. He's bad for the world. He's like a tiny little
But there's still
guy.
neo-Nazis out there. They could be like, oh my god, he's back in Funko Pop form. We need to worship him.
How do they know if? How tiny are we talking? How tiny is he?
As I just said, I'm imagining like a Funko Pop. He's that size.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, if you put a little tracker on him, man, keep track.
Keep him as a pet? You have a little pet Hitler in your room?
I mean, no, because by technically.
Wait, does he have a big head like a Funko Pop as well?
yes, he does, and that wobbles.
This whole time, like a chibi. I've been imagining.
That's what I've been picturing.
So there's a Marvel Funko. There's a Marvel Funko Pop then.
He has a really strong neck, so he can support it fine.
I wouldn't take him as a pet because at the end of the day, he is still a human. It's just a mini human.
But he's not a very good one.
Yeah, I can't treat him like a.
Well, I have to go here. I'm so stupid.
I mean, since he's like reimagine as a clone. He's not like ruling Germany or anything. He's just like a regular folk. Well, not regular, but like, you know, he's like.
He's still a Nazi.
He doesn't have any power.
Let's not get us confused. His opinions are still the same. He's just shorter.
What if I like entertain him? Because he's small. So what if I make him like a little black and white, like you know, like in films when they're making a set, they build a mini set first. I build him like a mini set of like 1945 Germany and place like my phones, because he's never seen a phone, so he doesn't know what a phone is. So I place like my phones of like people cheering and put him up on a pedestal, so he's like, you know, little reenactment.
Truman showing him. That's so small.
Yeah, I'm Truman showing him.
Okay, that's interesting and all. Why? Why would you do that? He's still Hitler.
Kind of funny, I guess.
Kind of funny.
What am I going to do with him, if I'm being honest?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he's got to do stuff. He'll be bored.
But he's Hitler. Doesn't he kind of deserve to be bored?
He'll be bored.
We'll give him false hope, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Would you ever reveal to him, or would you let him live out his life in his little Truman Show fantasy land?
I just let him live
How would you do like other people? We have like a little Funko Pop Hitler wife. Would you ask Funko Pops to make Hitler's wife or something? Can you have a special order?
Yeah,
I'd like Hitler's wife Funko Pop and make it move and speak.
Get like character AI. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Give him ChatGPT, because he doesn't know what that is. He doesn't know. Don't tell him what AI is. Give him like a little AI girlfriend, like an AI anime girlfriend. It'd be like,
wow. That's what I'll do with Mini Hitler. We'll binge watch a bunch of anime.
Film anime. Huh. Okay, well, so it's like he's like your friend now. And you just sort of hang out with him.
No, he's not my friend. I can use him as a second opinion. So like if I need an argument, I'll just like ask.
But you
him.
take an opinion from Hitler?
Yeah.
No, I can't think of an argument. I'm gonna ask my friend Hitler to think of something for me. Calls him a Jew, calls him a Jew, calls him a Jew. Like I struggle to see how this works.
Maybe. I wonder where Hitler is on the power scale.
He's a normal guy.
I mean, if he's tiny, I think if he's tiny.
Are we speaking tiny Hitler, or are we speaking like lore accurate Hitler?
I don't lore accurate. Too bad.
He could be in there, all right.
Like,
tiny Hitler could be in there. I know one of you freaks could trap him in there. Honestly, I haven't decided.
Why is he still here?
I haven't really decided what I would do with Tiny Hitler. I think I'd give him someone else.
Why are we back to this?
So what I do? Actually, yeah, we're going back to this. We're going back to this. I think we have more to discuss about it. What I would do is I'd get one of those little wicker baskets. I wrap him up. I put him on someone else's doorstep with a note saying, "Do whatever you want with him. He's Hitler."
But that's what the first guy done to you. So it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, you know what? I'll perpetuate the cycle. I'm so screwed.
Double it and give it to Nick.
There's two of them. No. No, this is how he takes over. We keep doubling it. Everyone, no one wants to deal with him. Keep doubling it. There's a little army of. There's 100 chicken-sized Hitlers, and they take over Germany. Exactly.
All roads lead back to 100 chicken-sized, or 100 Hitler-sized chickens.
On that note, would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized Hitlers or 10 Hitler-sized chickens?
Probably, actually, this is probably a different one. Probably,
yeah, I'd say the 100 Hitlers, because 10 grown men.
Because with zombies, they're zombies. Because with zombies, if they bite you, you're done. But with Hitler, it's like, oh, get off me.
Oh, because I was thinking Minecraft zombies here. So, Minecraft baby zombies are like the scum of the earth. But I think little tiny Hitlers wouldn't really be that bad. What are they gonna do to you, genuinely? I can get like a lawnmower and just make my way through. That's really violent. That's really violent. I'm sorry, but it would work, right?
of Mr. Boss saying that's a little version of me, Alan.
Just the version of me, Alan. I want you to have it. It's the version of
From
me.
Tiny Hitler.
Okay, what if the Hitler, tiny Hitler, starts like barking instructions at you, like all day? Say you choose to keep him alive, right? All day, every day, is saying, "Okay, you must go on internet forum and create 10 reasons why I hate Jews. Give me a YouTube channel." I usually have a good accent. I don't know. I'm bad today. Make me a YouTube channel. Upload top 10 reasons why I hate Jews. So today we're doing the top 5 reasons why I hate Jews.
I would cut his mouth off.
Cut his mouth off?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's gonna be going. You can still make noises, you know.
Here's the thing. If he's tiny, if he's like tiny, and this is a reincarnation of like the 1945 Hitler, he knows he's in the modern world, but he doesn't know what's happened between that time. So I can say to him, "You did it.
You won. Yeah.
They're all gone. Yeah.
You killed yourself for no reason. You won."
And he'll be like, "Aha! I did it."
Yeah,
And
then
like,
then
it's like,
then
"No, you did it, man." And
the power is in his head. What's he gonna do then? I know he's tiny, but he can't do much. But like, he has charisma. He won the vote for a reason.
are you gonna tell me that tiny Hitler is gonna persuade me?
I guess he won the vote because he kind of cheated. I did history. I think the most likely thing he'd do is to become like, if I let him live and sort of let him have his own devices, he'd just become like an incel on Reddit. Like he'd be like on like a neo-Nazi subreddit. He'd try and make people believe that he's real Hitler, but they wouldn't believe him because he died.
He's trying to create a subreddit. Hitler. Who took my name? Who took my name?
No, I have a great idea. What I would do. No, this is the best answer that I've just thought of, right? So I have a tiny Hitler in my house. He won't stop speaking. He's Hitler, so he's kind of the worst. Okay? I have nothing to do with him. I can't kill him. That'll be past my morals. But I don't like him. How can I profit off of this and have a solution? I'm gonna donate him to a museum. Okay? Actually, I'm gonna pause again for this. I'm gonna donate him to a museum.
What?
There'll be an interaction. There'll be like a little. You can pay to have 10 minutes, not even 10, 5 minutes, speaking to tiny Funko Pop Adolf Hitler. So basically, I'm gonna sell it to the museum for a vast amount of money. I become filthy rich. The museum loves me. They make speak to Hitler for 5 minutes attraction. You can ask him about his life. They can learn so much of him. Think, as I said earlier, think about the historical knowledge from that, and he's off my hands for good. Actually, I hope that tonight. Go on.
I thought people would. I thought you said people wouldn't believe you.
Okay, well,
it's not him.
Prove that it's real or whatever. I know it's a gap. I'll get that later maybe. But I hope that tonight a little tiny Hitler comes to my room. A little Funko Pop Hitler. Because I know what to do.
That is a sentence I would.
No.
That is a sentence I would never thought.
I'll prove to the museum by showing them. They're gonna ask him a bunch of Hitler questions, and he's gonna answer them all right. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, proof right here. This is a tiny Hitler clone. It's not AI or anything. You can look inside of him. You can do a little dissection or vivisection rather. He's real. He's organic, and he's Hitler. They can't say no to that. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna turn down this huge offer. No, I've won. I win the scenario.
What if it's just like a tiny guy who knows a lot about Hitler?
Well, that's useful for them too, isn't it? They can ask him all about Hitler. No, because they're gonna start asking him really minute details about his life. Sorry, Leon, you go.
But here's the problem with it. Is like, if you do donate to museums like talk with him, he's gonna boast about his stuff. It's like, you get naive people talking with Hitler. And he's like, yes, I believe this. I had this whole army, and you too can be part of it if you do this for me. And now you've got a bunch of indoctrinated
That's true. That's why it's 5 minutes. Okay, that's why it's 5 minutes. Also, I think they should have like security officer in the room that can like put soundproof walls over his little cage, his little enclosure. He has a little enclosure with trees.
like Roblox rephrasing. Like if he says something I don't like, they like rephrase it. So, like, you shall kill no one. Love is everywhere.
No, he's so tiny. They use 6 fingers. He can just stick like a finger in his mouth. He's like, so now you can join me on my formal. He's pocket sized. I can put him in my pocket.
We can't have
Hitler in my pocket. Anyways, I think I've solved hypothetical. There's no reason to talk about it anymore. I've solved it. I'm right and everyone is wrong.
No wait. You know that fan fiction game you were talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
So no,
Max. Let him go on.
I want to see an interaction between Adolf Hitler and Garmadon. Gargamel.
Interesting.
I want to see an interaction between Little Hitler and Big Hitler.
Big Hitler.
So Little Hitler, did we win, Little Hitler? Did we win, Little Hitler? Oh yes, Big Hitler, we won! I got told that we won! We won, and the Nazis rule supreme in the age of 2026.
How? I just want to know how Hitler like how would we even get one?
Told you, the guy a little shadow ghost man comes to your room at night time. He hands you a little bundle of cloth wrapped in it as tiny Hitler, and he tells you all about it.
Why are we back to this? Why are we back
Max
here?
brought it
Where
up.
did he get Tiny Hitler then? Where did he get
I don't know, he's a
Tiny
ghost.
Hitler?
He does ghost things, and he gets tiny Hitlers.
Ghost? Wait, that's a ghost thing.
Apparently.
All
That's a
ghosts
ghost.
do that. Someone should make a movie about that.
A movie about Tiny Hitler.
No, the movie is only about the ghost delivering the tiny Hitler. That's in the sequel.
It's like a prequel.
So the first,
Oh, Maria.
the first movie ends.
Mary.
The first movie ends when he gives Tiny Hitler.
Maria, I thought.